Most people realize spending their lives waiting for one day, but I realized I was running out of one more day. I'm sharing my top 5 reasons, in no particular order, why I retired early. It wasn't just about the money. It wasn't just about the total system failure of life I was supposed to be living. Number 1, the toxic work environment. When I was 50, things changed at work. It wasn't so much the workers or my friends' work that I worked with. They were all great. But management took a turn. Management moved a very competent manager that I had up in the ranks, as it should. But they put in an incompetent one. One that knew only what book smarts were, not reality in the field. I worked in the field, so yeah, he didn't have a clue. All he saw was the bottom number and the bottom line and the numbers. And that's not how you run a customer service department. Basically, I was in customer service. Emergency response was my main responsibility, but I did inspections and everything else. It took a turn for a worse. He still owes me an apology, the one manager. He never will, he never will. I don't expect one. But that really bothered me. So I started thinking about retirement and retiring at 55. So the toxic work environment, and I don't know how many of you are in it. If you can and you're getting close to that retirement age, take a look at it. Number 2, life is short. Yeah, it's short. It's not a cliche, it is short. When I get up in the morning and see less days in front of me than more days behind me, life is getting short. And what you do with that time is up to you. But if you retire early, that time, you get more time, right? That time, you get more time and more days in front of you than if you wait till you're 65 or 70. Just playing the odd games here, right? To just say you have one more day, you don't know that. Just, I'll get to it next time. I get to it next time. And every time you say that, your retirement is shorter by a day or 2, or even a week if you say, oh, I'll get to that next week. I'll retire next week. Think about the future once you retire. Think about the time that you have, because that's all you've got. Number 3, FIRE. FIRE! No. FIRE is an acronym for Financially Independence, Retirement Early, or Retire Early. Now, I'm lucky I worked hard to get to FIRE. It takes dedication, it takes discipline, it takes the right frame of mind. And even though today, it's harder today now than when I did it 12 years ago, I was able to secure a retirement fund, both through private pension, through savings, through investing, because I knew I wanted to retire at 55. Again, I've said this before in other videos, but this stands true. My dad told me, the one piece of advice I listened to him without arguing was, if you can retire early, or retire. Life's too short. So FIRE helps you do that. It helps you get to that point. But the only way FIRE works is through self-discipline. And if you're married, you and your wife have to be on the same page. Don't go out and buy a brand new car or lease a brand new car. Buy one that's used. That's not going to cost you $700 a month. You might have a loan for $300 for a used car, which is fine, runs good, solid, dependable. Or you could have a $700 lease payment for a brand new one, or bought for a brand new one with $3,500 down. See my point? Number 4, health. Your health is the most important thing. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have health, you can't do the things that you want to do when you retire early. Like, I wanted to travel, and we traveled. We went to Europe. We cruised the Mediterranean. We went to Hawaii. We traveled everywhere when we were younger. Because as you age, your health is not not appreciative. It's what's the word I'm looking for? The value is going to go down. It's not going to appreciate as you age. Even if you exercise, just physics and biology, your body will break down eventually. The younger you can retire, the better your body, right? It just goes to common sense. The more you enjoy that retirement. I had 10 years over a lot of people that retired at 65. They lost 10 years. Again, you got to have all these things in place to do it at 55. Highly, highly recommended. And number 5, the last one, is freedom. The freedom from bosses, the freedom from schedules, except for the ones that you make. Freedom from pressure, freedom from stress, freedom from going in every day. Freedom to make choices that you want to do. Do the things that you wanted to do before you couldn't, because you were working. You didn't have the time. And on the weekends, you took care of the house or whatever you had to do, visit your families. You didn't have that free time between the week where you're working to do what you wanted to do. In my case, it's golf, it's videos, it's travel, it's spending time with my dogs, it's walking, it's exercising, it's a whole bunch of things. But it gave me the freedom to do that, to be able to retire early. Retiring early isn't a departure, it's an arrival. You arrive to you and your whims and your desires. You are the one that makes the decisions now. And for some people, there's an adjustment. There is an adjustment. I won't disagree with that. For me, I was ready for it, so there really was that much of an adjustment. I was ready for retirement. I planned for it. I knew what to expect. I know what I was going to do. Some people aren't. But just remember, you're not a tree. You can move. You can adjust. You can adapt. A tree is pretty much stuck there. But in your mind, you can move. Put it in your mind, you're going to fix it, you will. Your journey is different than mine, and it's different from your neighbors and your friends and your family. But it's your journey. If you want to retire early, work hard at it, because it is hard work. I'm so happy that I did retire when I did. So far, I have no health issues, and I've had 12 years of retirement. If I had retired at 65, I would have had 2 years of retirement. Big difference. I got a lot accomplished in those 12 years. And with all that said, check out this video, or this video, and let's call this one